It's been a while, and I barely remember what happened. Just that we found out Alphen is like a historical figure or something, and he's very upset about that. So let's see how he's getting on. Oh yeah, I forgot! His mask came off.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies.
Esoteric is
And
right.
yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Oh
Speaking
well,
of which,
your entire
there's
history was a
something else
lie?
that I remember from the
Who can
spirit
relate?
channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes,
Maybe
we need a little
that's
help
really
in
my
addressing
name.
the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
So stop angsting. A skull-shaped chest, washing up on shore, as is standard. Oh, Mahavar's gone. He was pretty rad.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like.
Just a big old ball of
It's
angst.
strange. When I think about Lenegus, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Do you actually remember the people
Yeah.
you knew before you were
I know how
kidnapped?
that feels. I have no
Kind
home
of
to
seemed like
return
the
to
earliest
either.
memories you had were
No family waiting
this.
for me.
We're
I
on
used to
Lenegus.
curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right.
Man,
Let's
I
get
almost
going.
forgot that Shion had been grabbed in the standard female grab area and kidnapped by Jackass. He... Please, for the love of God, just give me it. Didn't quite figure out that animation transition.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
No.
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those
I was
people was
going
a
to
choice
say,
that you made of your own
yeah.
free will, right? The truly
Yeah, like,
terrible
were you
ones are the people
manipulated
who abducted you.
into doing
The
it?
ones who
Because
forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen.
getting shades of
Do you
Tales of the Abyss,
understand?
except maybe it's
If
a little
I'm
more
still allowed
realistically
to fight
handled.
and keep on
Instead of
living,
everybody just
then damn
immediately
it, Alphen,
blaming
so the hell are you?
the mental child.
But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
What have I been fighting for?
What will I even accomplish going alone?
So wrapped up in your angst and bullshit. Oh, buddy. Not wrong.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
While you're
I
angsting,
guess.
this guy's being a
It's
prick
about Naori,
and have
isn't it?
abducted her.
Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are
Rival
you
fight.
serious about
Rival
rescuing
fight.
Shion or
Rival
not?
fight.
What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
He's a good kid.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Seriously though, this is a pretty open field. I wouldn't have been surprised if that suddenly turned into them trading blows. Yoink! Nope. Platforming is not real in Tales of Arise.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Just talk to
Zugals, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
We can make you play as somebody else. It's fine.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Nice. Inferno Punch. What were you working on? Increased boost gauge from enemy downs. Okay, but what about new art?
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Sonic Thrust, Sword Rain Alpha, Dragon Storm, Hurricane Thrust, like Rondo, Storm Light Spear, Eternal Devastation, Double Demon Fang, Severing Wind. Okay, cool. Could not remember.
Right. We need to hurry.
Big Zoogle time. Very big Zoogle time.
Remember, if the paint's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a bird known Dougal policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Cat? I thought she was fine on my lap, so of course now, as soon as actual combat gameplay starts, she climbs up on my desk. Lily? Lily? Psst, 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 psst. Lie down. Come on. Come on, sweetie.
Smash you! Dragon Blade!
Lion Howl!
Legion snarling to me. Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Arch Shield!
It's over!
These fists have got your name on them!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Force! I'm not done!
Going in!
Dragon Force!
Here comes illuminate the
Do it! In an instant! Impact block! My turn! It's over! Tear! Slice!
Ooh!
Rising Falcon! Struck! Sonic thrust!
How about this?
No further! Take it! Fluid escape! Dragon War!
On Astral Energy!
Now, swallow dance!
Make it rain!
You're mine!
Zara, I'll stop your movement!
Boom! And I'll stop yours!
My turn!
Nice.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village,
It'd
especially
be
after
funny if
everything
Alphen
they've
suddenly
done for
became
us.
like incredibly weak to getting interrupted at this point.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bones with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Why is Log getting all of the titles? Oh, that's actually the thing he should have gotten so long ago.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
But first,
By the way,
more
how's
skits.
Mahavar doing?
Awkward.
Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistlein was founded by Danan's fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the
Village
trick.
needs food
Of
badly.
course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almadria was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almadria was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almadria. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Okay, 8 years later, what's this side quest?
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
Why did she start talking like a southern gal? Sure. I don't think I could do the other one just yet.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
Is that a star hair clip? Okay. God, playing Kingdom Hearts
You're saying we should check the
Again.
owl forest?
made me immediately think it was the Palpu fruit, which... It looks a little more Kirby. It's actually kind of cute. Let's do that. Can I check the elf forest right now? Nope. Let's get the fence up.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Started selling treats too. That's nice. Shit's getting expensive. The Dark Wings.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Put Dovalim in the party. Or get Kid Law, but I think I need to take Dohalim out more. Especially since he is currently our only cure point user. Our only cure point user who can actually use them to cure.
I think Hoodle senses an owl around here.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick
Oh
soup.
god, yeah, humidity is
I
the
can hardly
absolute
breathe, it's so
worst.
stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
Also, I feel like
What
hot
about you,
springs
Alphen?
would only add to the
All
humidity.
that here, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Tomato. 4.
Gotta break through! I'm not done! Take this! Crush! It's time!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Rising Falcon!
Armor won't save you!
On your... Eternal...
Confiscated!
You're mine! Sonic Crush!
You see this coming?
Alpha! Eat death!
Did she just cast a stalagmite?
Here I come! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Bada boom.
Together, there is nothing that can stop us.
Indeed. As one, we are unrivaled.
And that is our greatest strength.
Alright, you nerds. Thermo Rock.
There it is. That's our target. That's far enough.
Can you take it? No further! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine.
Dance on the wing!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
This one's far enough.
Sword Rain Alpha! Sonic
Raging Cascade!
My turn!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Radiant Light! Sword of Regeneration! Double Demon
Mine.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
On your knees.
Dance in the wind!
Strike!
Hurricane
Soaring Light! You picked the wrong fight!
Look sharp.
Does Alphen not have a Mystic Guard at the
A
moment?
comfortable win.
I mean, if he uses the Blazing Sword, which...
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Calm down.
Gotta break through!
Here goes!
Sword Rain Alpha! Strike!
Why do I have Dragon Swarm on?
Shield and fate! I'll take out the leg, my shield.
No further!
Going in.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Now! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Severing wind! You're mine! I'm not done! Rising falcon!
Hurricane strike!
Here I come!
This one
New
is mine!
escape! Sword rain alpha! This is all mine!
Don't suffer in silence.
Take this! New
I'll
escape!
be saving this one.
Sword rain alpha! Blow them away! Not a chance!
Here goes!
New escape! You picked the wrong fight! Catapult! Take this! New escape!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Boosh!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Sword rain alpha!
Elusive deity,
Going in.
a new melody.
Take this! Sword rain alpha! Dragon
Tiger
form!
blade!
Negative gate. Resonate with the earth.
Tear!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara.
Take this! I'm not done!
Thunder touch!
Here I come!
Hurricane strike!
Lunar Rondo!
This one is
Soaring
mine.
Light Spear!
Take this.
Hurricane Strike! Soaring Light Spear!
Hurricane strike!
You're mine! I'm not done! Dragon Form!
Elusive deity,
Pierce
a
through!
new melody.
Sonic Rock! You're not!
Begin.
Here I come!
Elusive deity.
Blue Escape! Soaring Light
I'm
Spear!
ready.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade. Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Where is Monkey? I see it. Do I need to go up there? Yeah.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Wow! There, the monkey.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
I'll do my best!
I'm not done! Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
Sleep
Here I come!
I shall seal you where you stand.
I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the bubbling to me.
Radiant light, pulse of
You're finished!
regeneration.
You're mine!
Regenerate.
Lunar Rondo!
In silence.
Soaring Light Spear! You picked the wrong fight!
Allow me to help you.
Wow, that's just a big old whip without the blazing sword.
Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! No escape! It's over!
Going in.
Soaring Light Spear! Tear!
Resonate with
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
What's this thing?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Huh. I thought I got something that... I guess it was ice stone, not whatever the other ice thing was that I got. I didn't get any. Stronka. Your attack's fallen behind law.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim.
Alrighty.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara. Let's see what you've got.
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Illuminate the ring! Come forth! Holy glimpse! Holy
Now you
land!
see what I can do!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
What's up?
Sword Lane Alpha! Sonic Thrust!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Take this! Captivity!
I'm gone!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Nice.
I'm not done!
Holy glimmer!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Holy land!
Catapult! You're mine! Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Sword Lane Alpha!
Dark steel!
Now!
All yours, Kisara!
It's my turn! Take this! This one's all mine! Here! Luna Rongo! Soaring Light Spear!
Anything in armor is all gone!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing!
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Dragon Swarm!
Denied!
Take this!
Thunder field!
Hello, cat's back.
Charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind him.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Cat. Come on.
You're mine!
Arctic waterfall!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Into the wind!
Tiger blade!
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
Now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
Shine! Radiant
This wall! More with
Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Wind!
waterfall!
Luna Rongo!
Confiscated!
Eternal Song! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat. Little help!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
Sheesh.
This one's mine! Stockpile!
Strike! Luna Rongo! Soaring Light Spear! Light Eat dirt! Sword Lane Alpha!
I'll stop his charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Wow.
Soaring Light Spear!
Powered up! Going in!
Take this!
That
Pierce through!
Dragon armor won't save you! Pierce through!
More with us now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Raging
Soaring
Storm!
Light Spear!
Going in!
Rising Falcon! I'm not done! On your Sword Rain Alphen! In an instant! Impact Block!
Don't get complacent.
What happened to the monkeys? Did I drive the monkeys to extinction?
Negative gate!
Ew.
Resonate with the earth! Soaring Light Spear! Rising Falcon! Catch! Sword Rain Alphen! All mine! Sonic Thrust!
Thanks so much!
Sword Rain Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Time to shine.
Sword Rain Alpha! Shattering
Wait now!
Dueling! In an instant! Impact Block! Not a chance! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Soaring Light Spear!
Their arcs were interrupted.
Rising Gate in the wind! Pierce through! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine.
Severing Wing! Here I come!
charges to me.
Escape!
Can't get out of this.
Lunar Rongo! Stardust!
Make it ready.
Dueling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Hello, Cap.
I feel sprightlier than before.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
Is there actually a campsite around here? Yes, there is.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
Sleep.
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
We're just speculating,
Well, if you're
Alphen.
absolutely certain
Calm
that
your
it couldn't have
tits.
been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but Do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
I've just learned this concept.
You're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Xion. I know we will.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Huh.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Well,
What do you
Alphen's
say we check back
not
in
the
on the
only one
ranch?
angsting, I suppose. Fourth. Sheep. A tendency to be attacked by stray zoogles. Orc. That's... I feel like... I probably mentioned this last time, but I feel like I read a guide that said you can use your ranch to get meat and then sell the meat, but so far that does not seem particularly profitable. Skid.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral
Well,
energy,
stop being stuck on
then
this.
you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
Oh no. Are you wrestling
You
with
were talking
feelings,
about
Law?
me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabel back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That means
That's a
you
good thing,
processed
isn't it?
your trauma.
You
Law.
should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms. You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
These children are having feelings, and they don't know what to do. Shion's ancestor? That feels a bit premature to inform us of that.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will.
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it
But first,
just me,
more skits.
or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Water, huh? Alright.
Seriously?
It's a duel of the arts! On guard! Great Arc Field!
Resonate with the earth! An astral art?
That's my
You
cue!
picked the wrong fight! Shut him down!
Dynamic Supernova!
I'm not done!
Hurricane Splash! Now!
Totally! In an instant!
Impact Block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Munarondo! Soaring light!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Are you sure about that?
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Guess you'll have to ask Dohalim instead. Tomato.
Out of my way! This one's mine! You made me angry. That was a bad idea. Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done. Can't get out of this!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher! Ready to go!
Win! Benediction light. Heal! Thanks.
Make it
You
rain!
picked the wrong off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Who's going swoosh?
Hi, Hoodle.
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Just back it out again.
Eternal devastation! Dragon Swarm! Strong! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
Not on my watch.
I'm ready! Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Denied!
No complaints here.
Light up raging cascade.
Severing Wind! Take this!
This one's mine!
Blah, blah, blah,
Blah 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 magic!
magic.
Eternal devastation!
Make it
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Freeze dancer. Dance in the wind.
I'm not done!
Now.
In an instant! Impact Frost!
The heavens must be smiling.
Sticky tentacles.
What's this thing?
This theme reminds me of Tales of Symphonia dungeon theme. Probably intentional. I mean, it's all Moto Sakuraba.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
In a bind?
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Strike!
You picked the wrong
Let
fight!
me free you.
This one's
Sword Rain
mine!
Alpha! Try hard! My turn! Damn it!
Hurricane Strike! This one's
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this! I'm not done! Sword Rain
Another
Alpha!
incantation if the enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that. Mind if I do?
Dragon Swarm!
Much obliged.
Going in.
Sonic Thrust!
Light up raging cascade.
Strike!
Their arcs were interrupted.
I'm not doing great.
That's what I like to hear.
Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight! In an instant! Impact Frost! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Lunar Rondo!
Are you saying that fighting with me is like dancing, Dohalim?
Divine being to rely on.
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will.
Hey, that's gonna help a ton. Okay, now let's... Oh, I can't do Flaming Edge yet. Resistance plus 20, elemental defense plus 30, attack plus 20. Yeah, let's work on these, I guess. Sonic Thrust? Mega Sonic Thrust. On basically the same button. Also, I should probably use Void Flash more. So I will replace Lunaranda with it, at least on that one. No, okay, the difficulty has been normal. I've been wondering if I've
never stood so
accidentally
close
cranked
to a waterfall like this
the difficulty too
I
high.
bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
I just need
You're welcome
more
to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
experience.
An opponent like this should be easy. Void Flash! Here I come! I'm not done! Soaring Light Spear!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're invisible.
No, and they're flying enemies, and we don't have Shion.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
It's over!
Make it right!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Boom!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Seriously?
Hold on to your
Is
heart.
this a joke?
Here I come!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging, not in your dreams!
Dragon Swarm! Dance on the wind! Here I come! Crush! Eat dirt! Mega Sonic Block! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Finely timed waltz.
Come one, come all! Strike! Void Flash! Soaring Light Spear! Take this! I'm not done! Take this!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Like an Impact Cross a lot, huh?
I'm not... You picked the wrong... Fight! Negative Soaring Light Spear!
It's a win!
Look sharp! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance! I'm not done!
This one's mine! Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Boom! Nice. That was smoother.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Look at all that score. Gold acquired. Twice what you have. Okay.
Out of my way!
Not on my watch!
Take this!
Lightning orb!
This
Mega
one!
Sonic Thrust!
It's showtime!
Sword Rain Alpha! It's on!
Dance for the win! In here!
Eat dirt!
You got company!
Take this! I'm not done!
Elusive deity!
Eagle Ray!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your usual.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara!
did it!
Magnificently done.
Far enough!
Now,
Now we're not...
Frozen.
Hammer! Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
Why do you want more flames, Kasara?
No further! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
I can carve through armor! Double demon fang! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Not a chance! Look sharp! Void blast!
In here.
Eat dirt!
Time to shine!
Here I come! Strike! On guard!
I'm ready. Kisara. Frozen.
Hammer!
It resisted it, but it still died
Was that a
instantly.
new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening.
Shush, Dolly.
Hi, Hoodle.
Sonic thrust!
Ready to go!
Double demon fang!
Like mob now my clothes are ruined.
Be careful, everyone! This one... isn't normal! Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust! You're mine! I'm not done!
Allow me to help.
Sonic Thrust! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning going.
Severing Wind! You're finished!
Can't get out of... The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed. Remain ever vigilant.
You're mine! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
My this time! No escape!
Rotating pile driver.
Double Demon Fang! Lunar Rondo!
Look sharp.
Here I come! No escape! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! No escape!
Cool, cool. Demon's Lands. Sounds pretty rad. Also, I forgot. No, I did not forget to set something on you. There's just...
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
Okay, Dolly.
Go no further.
Hurricane Thrust! No escape! Solar Ice Sphere!
Here I come.
Void Flash!
On guard.
Stay calm. I shall provide
Lunar
assistance.
Rondo! Begin! Rising Falcon!
Far enough.
Can you take it?
Take this!
Let's go.
I'm not done! In an instant! Impact Clock! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Rising Falcon!
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can.
Glad you're on our side, Dolly.
Sonic Thrust!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed. But remain ever vigilant.
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! No
I'm ready.
escape! In an instant! Impact Clock! Not a chance! No escape!
No further.
Sonic Thrust! Dragon Swarm!
Take it.
Sword Rain Alpha! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! Slide! Void Blast!
Look sharp.
Rising Thunder! A debut performance!
Bloody helling!
Look sharp.
Nice!
I'm ready now!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Denison.
I still got a ways to go!
That's Law, right? No, that's Kasara.
got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Well, it's not for you, Dohaleen.
I need something to eat.
Falcon Punch.
Nice. Wait. Oh, okay. Similar motifs for armor sets. Redmel and Dohaleen.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit.
Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna head back and recook.
We finally...
You realize it's nighttime, right?
Indeed I do.
Then why are you wearing sun?
Shh.
Just leave him be, Alphen.
I didn't think the game would ever actually acknowledge that. It's pretty good. Earn combat points up, attack up, heal CP after battle, defense up.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
We
I
could
wonder
have
why
ruled the
magic alone
world.
attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
I don't know if this
Yeah.
metaphor translates perfectly well to the real world.
Night, everyone!
I have opinions on America's gun problem. And on that light note, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Another day, another Gald.
Okay. Game, please. Okay. Can I forge new stuff with you yet? Okay. Flashbang shield. Cool.
I always loved the sound of hammers banging away.
I've not found the fast travel ports there, so I need to start the dungeon all over, basically.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I'll do my best!
Void flash!
Hurricane Splash!
Soaring light spear!
This one's mine!
Take it! No escape! Dragon swarm! Sword Lane Alpha! Hurricane thrust!
The enemy wields arc too.
Look sharp!
They sure do.
Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! I'm not done! Sword Lane Alpha!
Now where was I?
Double Demon Fang!
Look sharp!
It's over! Take it!
Look
No
sharp!
escape! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning
Tiger
Tiger Blade!
Blade!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Tomato.
Gotta break through! Here! Your mother! Come one,
Can't
come
get
all!
out of this!
Sword Lane Alpha! Dragon Swarm!
Save you!
Is there no way out?
Sword Lane Alpha!
Radiant light!
I'm not done! Eat dirt!
Regeneration!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
We did it!
Thanks, Shion.
Luna Rondo!
She said thanks, Shion! That wasn't Shion! Kisara!
Too fast!
I'll take you all off!
Are you feeling okay?
Flare the Malicer!
Everyone's just so used to Shion healing them.
Going in!
Sonic Thrust! Take this!
Don't suffer in
Now! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Good to know my training is paying off.
That's... Shwarp. Shwarp. Shwarp.
Gotta break through! Sonic Thrust!
Don't mind if I do.
Heal!
Thunder Field!
Where's the shot?
Take this!
Sword Lane Alpha!
It's showtime!
Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Thunder Blade!
Armor won't save you!
Illuminate the dark!
It's almost too strong!
It'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Denied!
Denied.
Pierce through!
Switch to offense!
You're mine!
Illuminate the dark! Now!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
You're finished! Eat dirt!
Holy Land!
Their arms were interrupted!
Rising fire!
Make it red!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not
Here
again!
goes!
In blood.
Void
Dragon
Flash!
Supernova!
Raging Blade! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
this!
It's over!
Elusive deity!
Sonic thrust!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
This one's mine! Don't suffer in silence. We must
Leave the enemy arc to
I'm
me.
merely doing what I can. No, glad drawn out.
We managed to turn the tide.
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right.
See what I
Better
can
stay
do.
alert. Illuminate the dark. Holy glimmer.
Soaring out there!
I'm ready!
Totally! In an instant!
Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Sonic thrust! Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Switch to
I'm ready!
Bridwell. Frozen.
Hammer!
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
A little late for that, but 80% hours, 50% items.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Can you take it?
Double demon power! Win!
All back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be! Right here! I got it! Elusive deity!
Hold that in your dreams.
Benediction right. Leave the ensnaring. Yeah! Far enough! Pummeling to me!
Sonic thrust! Sword Rain Alpha!
Going in! You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
Make it ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
My turn! Strike!
Light and raging.
So I still had room to grow.
Really? Not even halfway through the dungeon?
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Good boy.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Sonic thrust!
This
Sword Rain
one's
Alpha!
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane
Crash through!
Come down!
Go through. Lightning condemned.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Hurricane, shut him down!
Melody!
Tiger Blade! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malika!
Yeah, they're all covering each other very well. Kind of
Sonic thrust! Dragon form!
Going in. Raging thunder.
I'm in your deck, Dohaleen.
And tonight's meal is on you.
You've got
Take
it's a Nick.
Raging storm. Banana. We managed to turn the tide. For now.
But
Shift in an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Illuminate the
like a
dark.
fine time vault.
Holy glimmer.
In a bind,
Holy light.
You're finished!
resonate with the
Now.
earth.
Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Not a lot of charging enemies here anyway, so... Go figure. Sheep still growing. All right.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
And that's without our
Doesn't look
anti-air.
like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
Is there actually a don't fall off aspect to this fight?
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking mirror.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us? Soaring Alpha! Try harder! Not yet!
The flashing parts are weak points.
Not yet!
I've let you all down.
Woo!
Pay for that!
Law died very quickly.
Regeneration!
Soaring Light Spear!
Talon Hurricane! Far enough! Let's tear him up! Blind you with as ready as ready! Let me free you of your power!
Eat dirt!
Alright, let's turn off your wind arts. That is clearly not helping. No air thrust. I'm sorry, honey. Of course, that means my own wind darts are not particularly helpful either.
Alpha! Take this!
What's this?
I'm knocked up!
Radiant light! Armor force of regeneration! Regenerate! He who prepares is free.
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
It's too much!
Yikes!
Right.
No treats. Yikes.
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
You're finished! I'm on it!
Run you through! Talon Hurricane!
Soaring Alpha!
It's finished!
Let's do it.
Dragon Form!
Take this!
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove!
It's over! Get through! Soaring Alpha! This will all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Leave the charges to me.
I'm on it! Come and get it! Semester! Storm!
Here I come!
Captivity!
Handle. There you go. Don't let up.
Radiant light!
Holy
Force
land.
of regeneration! Regenerate!
Sorry.
Resonate!
I couldn't make it in
Yeah,
time.
appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean, yes, sir. What's this?
Shine, radiant light, force of regeneration. Regenerate. Let us take to the
Armor
fray.
won't save you.
Let us shine, radiant light, force of regeneration.
Is there anything to do for that except dodge?
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Dooming in an instant. Impact cross. Shine. You're mine. Not done. Nothing gets by me. Eat dirt.
Here.
Demon fang.
What a relief.
Roll now.
Does it hurt? Internal punch.
The water
Awesome. Devastation. Soaring light spear. Shine. Radiant light. Force of regeneration.
Why are there so many poisonous enemies in this?
This is looking good. Sonic thrust. Is this it?
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I'm gonna reward. Radiant light. I'm on regeneration.
Alright, it's showtime!
I can carve through armor.
Swordblade Alpha.
Not my fight.
Another incantation ruined.
Holy glimmer! Holy
You'll
light!
find no mercy.
Can't get out of this. Tear. Hurricane thrust. Soaring light.
Illuminate the
This is some punishment.
I healed myself. From beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul with
What are you casting, Dolly?
resuscitation.
That. Okay.
Benediction light.
Hurricane thrust. Okay, here I go. Try harder. Not a chance. My turn. Here I come.
Holy land!
Sonic thrust. Mega sonic
Tactics are working great.
Eat
Full
dirt.
speed ahead!
Hey, wait for war.
Illuminate the dark!
Shine.
Come
Radiant
forth!
light.
Holy glimmer!
Force of
Holy
Hurricane
light!
thrust.
It's in your hands now.
Stay away from my friends. I'm not done.
Jesus.
Lightning condemned!
Was about that. Yeah.
Sonic thrust. Wide open.
Won't escape me.
Here we go. Dragon swarm.
Shield!
Shine. Radiant
Harvesting!
light. Force of regeneration. Sonic thrust. Regenerate. Okay. Here I go. Take this.
Allow me to help.
Luna Rondo. I'm on it. You're mine.
Getting stronger!
Switching up its movements. Watch out.
I'll be
Watch yourself.
Luna Rondo.
Incredible power.
Try it. Not a chance. I'm not done. Any more will not burn out.
In a bind.
I'm on it. Sonic thrust. You're done. Sword Rain Alpha. Now, here I shine. Radiant light. Here I come. No escape. Eat dirt.
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Sword.
Take to the fray.
Holy land!
Let us take them.
Sword Rain Alpha. Negative G. I'm ready. In an instant.
Impact Cross! Alright, more life bottles than I would have liked. Still not the worst fight, though. Ganabel and Almatria, still the worst fights.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
Astral Crystals.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I can smell them from here. He needs lustrous astral crystals. Sheep meat. Sheep, 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 sheep. How does sheep meat sell? Not even as much as the horse meat. Nice.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Oh, calm yourself.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
How much longer do I have to go? Upper level interior. Oh, that's where I was. Well. I'm kind of considering going back and restoring my health and stuff, but I kind of feel like I need to do some off-stream grinding. Or get more comfortable with using orange gels, maybe. I do have a decent amount of them.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
No escape! I'll run you through it, Alpha! Severing Wing! Lunar Rondo! Cut! I'm not done! Here I come! Big blast! Strike! You're finished! Pierce through!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here.
I'm not done! Dragon Form! It's over! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Devastation! Stardust!
I shall ensure you survive it.
Lunar Rondo! You're mine! I'm not done! Pierce through!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part.
Increased boost strike, I guess. Strength and counter edge. KO prevention would be really nice, but it costs a shitload of SP. Maybe reduced awaken. I don't know.
simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
Everyone's really mad.
I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
I like how mad everyone got. Wait, oh my god. Is this... Well, the joke is obvious. So, I won't make it. Mostly because I think I would get DMCA'd if I did. At least if I played the real song.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rimwell. Positive thinking is everything.
I could hold the dash button and speed things up. I could.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Is that the only way forward? Or could I have made that jump?
Coming through!
Sonic thrust! Here I come!
Don't mind if I do.
First strike! Sword Rain Alpha! Elusive deity! Eagle Fire!
Right, I could turn all the wind darts back on, I guess.
Eat dirt!
Lightning
Take that!
bolt!
You hear it?
Let's
Dragon
go!
Swarm!
Illuminate the
Go! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Illuminate the top!
Finally timed waltz.
Holy glitter!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Holy land!
Dragon
The enemy
Swarm!
wields arc too.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Now! Take this!
Nothing
You
gets by
are
me!
Lightning Spear!
Do it! Kitara frozen!
Hammer! Now!
But they resist the frozen hammer, you guys. They resist the instant kill attack that's water elemental.
It's showtime!
Hurricane Thrust! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I've still got a ways to go.
Top level. We made it, guys.
Just curtain. It's on you.
Sonic Thrust! Take this! First Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane!
Elusive This one's all mine! Eagle Ray! Double Demon Fang! Eat dirt! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Its armor's too strong. Split it open! Be my guest! Sword Rain Alpha! Pierce through! Come and face me!
Nice, Law!
Leave it all to love!
Hey, I'm here too, you know. Let's get you all tucked away.
Sonic Thrust!
Lightning
Sword
orb!
Rain Alpha!
Banana!
Double Demon Fang!
Lightning condemned!
You're mine!
Thunderblade!
I'm not done!
Sweet dreams! Confiscated! poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Oh,
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
do we have to jump again? I think we have to jump again. Oh, this is what we were supposed to do. Those aren't artifacts, are they? Oh, they are. Okay. What do they do? Cool. Water Realm.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is!
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
I mean, there probably are.
We've
You
come
just
this
don't know
far.
about them.
If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
It'll be real the way the weather has been around here recently. This looks kind of refreshing.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh,
Sorry.
swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
I still don't know what T means. I get the feeling it's even smaller than S. Tiny, maybe.
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
What is this
I
hanging
wanted
out?
to
I'm
ask you
unfamiliar with
something.
the concept.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renin, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renins who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renin would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renins, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danins such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
You know, I haven't been playing for that long, and I haven't played for a while, but I'm sort of feeling like I'm gonna call it there. I'll probably, like, grind off-stream while watching other streams or something, because I feel like I'm starting to fall behind in levels, which is a little frustrating, but yeah, I'll go around this area and grind some, hopefully without triggering any plot or anything. And then the next time I come back and stream this, hopefully, you know, I'll be a little more leveled up and a little better, and we'll rescue Shion. Yay! Alright.
I'm barely breathing, breathing to that ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like do yourself.
I wonder how much more of this makes more sense with this with the context I have.
So let's jam it out. You will feel love, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, the beat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your
I still get such a kick out of the gratuitous English words. It's gonna be interesting when he picks that back up again. Now that he can actually feel pain. It's almost like it's a thematic point of the story or something. Alrighty. I will catch y'all, whoever y'all are, later.